We have to change from doubter to believer.
Actually, it's led to Origi. That's absolutely amazing. Look at Jurgen Klopp. 12 minutes to go in normal time. Liverpool 3-0. Corner taken quickly, Origi.
And Liverpool's Kings of the Cot are champions of Europe once again.
The champions of England again at last are Liverpool.
Okay, let's just regroup. Brew. Hello everybody and welcome to the Copite Way. My name is Faisal Khan. I am the host. I am the founder. I'm the guy that created the Copite Way. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Turn on the bell for more Copite Way content. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share it. Leave us a comment in the comment section. And if you want to follow us on Twitter, the link is below in the description. It's a strange one because the first video of the Copite Way is being recorded the day after Jurgen Klopp left Liverpool Football Club as manager. Yep, it's official. Jurgen Klopp is no longer the manager of Liverpool Football Club. He managed his last game yesterday against Wolves, a game we won 2-0. Yeah, it's official. It's finally kind of sunk in that Jurgen is no longer the manager. Obviously, he told everybody at the start of the year in 2024 that he will no longer be the manager after the end of the season. And I think I'll use the words of Jamie Carragher after he released his announcement that it was a body blow. Because I honestly thought we had many more years with Jurgen. I honestly said at one stage at the midpoint of the season in November, December that I think he's going to sign another extension. But it wasn't to be. If you go back to the interview that he did, he said that he was running out of energy. And he said that he won't be here after the end of the season. Now yesterday, May 19th, 2024, we witnessed the farewell of Jurgen Klopp, and it was a sad day, but it was a happy day as well, if you know what I mean. Kind of got to juggle it into two. The speech was a typical Jurgen Klopp speech, full of jokes, full of memories, and he even had the decency to sing out the next incoming Liverpool manager, which is going to be Arne Slot. Not confirmed yet, but it practically more or less is a done deal if you obviously follow what goes on social media, and if you've been following Arne Slot's last few interviews as final manager. But it was just a day that we can all look back at, and we look back at it with great happiness. Let me rephrase that. I know for a fact there was more eyes on Jurgen's farewell than there was of Man City winning the Premier League. And listen, congratulations to Manchester City on winning a 4th Premier League title in a row. Not going to be bitter about it. Up to 115. Well done. You know, still brought it all. By the way, I'm just going to add that in there. So, yesterday was a sad day, but a happy day as well. He interacted with the supporters in a way we knew he would. We knew he was going to say goodbye in his own way. I thought the fans were excellent throughout the whole game, the whole 90 minutes. And it wasn't just remembering Jurgen Klopp, it was remembering some of the great players that were part of his success. You know, you had the Bobby Firmino chants, you had the Sadio Mane chants, the Divock Origi chants, the Jordan Henderson chants, the Gini Wijnaldum chants, Virgil van Dijk, Mo Salah, Alisson Becker, you know. And it was also a chance to say goodbye to Joe Matip and Thiago Alcantara. Again, two great players who have been a big part of the club's success over the last 9 years. But when we look back on these last 9 years, we've got memories that will forever last a lifetime. There was obviously some low points as well, which was all part of the journey. I think Jurgen Klopp said after the Europa League final in 2016 that we lost to Sevilla that this is all part of the journey, and one day we're going to look back on this day and we'll realise that this is what kick-started our journey to success. In terms of Jurgen Klopp himself, I mean, you have to compare him with the likes of Bill Shankly, Bob Paisley, Joe Fagan, Kenny Dalglish, Rafa Benitez. I'm talking great managers that achieved wonderful things for this football club. Now, I wasn't around in the Bob Paisley, Bill Shankly, Kenny Dalglish days. You know, I wasn't born then. But obviously, when you speak to the elders and when you watch clips on YouTube and you look at Liverpool's history, you know that those three figures were just iconic for Liverpool. They really set the foundations to make Liverpool Football Club what it is today, which is, in my opinion, the greatest football club in the world. You know, when I look back at this journey, I look back at it with great pride and joy because, listen, it's no secret. He won everything with us. You know, he gave us our 6th European Cup. He won us our first league title in over 30 years. But my proudest moment of this whole era under Jurgen Klopp is the fact that he gave Liverpool fans a chance to say that we truly were the best team in the world. And it goes without saying we were. If you look back at that period from 2018 to winning the league title in 2020, we were the best team in the world. We won the European Cup. We dominated Europe. You know, we got to the final the year previously in 2018 when we lost. Won it a year later. And then we went and won the Premier League a year later. And in that time, we won the UEFA Super Cup. We won our first World Club Cup. Jurgen Klopp put us on that path to being great again. He made us a force again. He made us dominant again. And for a number of years, we were a team to be feared, not just in the Premier League, but also in Europe as well. You know, look at it. He took us to 4 European finals, you know, 3 in the Champions League and 1 in the Europa League. What more can you say about Jurgen Klopp? An iconic figure to the club. You know, he brought back the good times. He made the people happy. He understood what the city of Liverpool meant. He understood what the people of Liverpool meant. But more importantly, the day he walked in, he knew the Liverpool way. And when I look back at the last 9 years, one of my favourite memories, it's not going to be a trophy that he won. It's not going to be a specific game that we won. He said something in his first press conference, which I look back on and I think, wow. And the quote was, "It's not important what people think when you come in. It's much more important what people think when you leave." So what do I think of Jurgen Klopp now that he's left? I don't think we're ever going to get a manager like Jurgen Klopp. Now listen, Arne Slot might come in and he might be a better manager than Jurgen Klopp in terms of success. Now hear me out. There's a chance Arne Klopp could come in and manage us for, let's say, 5-6 years. And within that time we might win 3 Premier Leagues and Champions League. We can only pray that happens. But I think what Jurgen Klopp did off the pitch, as well as on the pitch, we can never find again in terms of a manager. Now, look, I hope Arne Slot comes in and he has a connection with the fans, and I hope we can all take to Arne Slot. Yes, he's an unknown quantity. And yes, he probably wasn't the first choice, probably wasn't even the second choice. But the city of Liverpool backs their own, and we have to back Arne Slot from the very first second that he comes in. And you've got to look at it from 2 ways. He's inheriting a good team, and quite frankly, with a few additions, I don't see why this Liverpool team can't challenge again. I don't expect us to win the Premier League next season, but I expect us to be comfortably getting top 4, having a good run in the cup competitions, and also going quite far in Europe as well. We're in the Champions League next season, this Champions League revenue, so hopefully we sign a few good players, and who knows what could happen. But it's up to us to back the manager, and that's what we've got to do. And we've got to embrace this transition. We have to be prepared for a few tough days next season, because there will be a few bad days. We've got a new manager. There's going to be a new style of play. There's going to be things different to the Jurgen Klopp era. There'll probably be a few players that will leave the club that we don't want to leave, but that's just how football works. The manager's going to come in, He's going to have his own ideas. He's going to have his own structure. He's going to have his own backroom staff. And he's going to want to play his way. And hopefully we can look back in 5-6 years' time at the Arne Slot era and be saying what we're saying now about Jurgen Klopp. Only time will tell. But in terms of the great Jurgen Klopp, he won everything. He took us on an adventure that we'll never forget. He made us kings of Europe once again. He made us the dominant force in England once again. There are too many memories for me to name as my most favourite one. But one of my most famous memories, my most favourite memories, not just under Jurgen Klopp, but being part of Liverpool Football Club and being a fan is that I was privileged enough to have gone to the parade the day after we won the Champions League in 2019. And I was blown away by what I saw. The streets was packed with proud Liverpool fans. You know, getting off the motorway, there was a mad traffic rush full of Liverpool fans. And all you could hear in the other cars was "Allez, allez, allez" being played. You could hear "You'll Never Walk Alone" being played. There were fans stood on the motorway, waving their scarves, jumping up and down with joy. And again, that's what Jurgen Klopp gave us. He gave us memories that would last a lifetime. He gave us pure enjoyment. And I can never thank him enough. It's funny because last season when we lost 3-0 away to Wolves in the 2022-2023 season, I actually said it's time for a change. And I look back at that moment and I think to myself, what an idiot. Because out of the full 9 years that we've had this man, I've only realised this season just how special he is. Now, yes, we didn't get the farewell that we wanted, which was winning the Premier League or going to Dublin and winning the Europa League. But if you look back at this season, every Liverpool fan will know that he rebuilt our midfield. Got rid of Jordan Henderson, James Milner, Fabinho, Naby Keita, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Great players that gave everything for our football club. And he brought in Dominic Szoboszlai, Arturo Endo, Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis McAllister. And look at what we've achieved. We challenged for a league title, we won a trophy, and we got the Champions League. This team, in my opinion, had no right to even be in a title race. At the start of this season, or last season, I said to myself, get top 4 and do well in the cups. I'd consider it a good season. We've overachieved. We've exceeded expectations. And that's why I look back at Jurgen Klopp and I realise, yeah, he's the man. We've got a special manager. It's idiotic of me to have realised it so late into his regime as Liverpool manager. And it's also stupid of me to even say after 9 years, we've got a great manager. But look, you know, it's not about me. It's about what the man gave to Liverpool Football Club. And he gave everything. And I am, for one, forever thankful. And I'll never, ever forget the journey that he took us on. Jurgen, honestly, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for what you gave to the city of Liverpool. You understood what it meant to be the manager of our club. You got the people of Liverpool, but more importantly, now you're one of us. You'll never walk alone. Danke Jurgen. Thank you very much for watching this video. Again, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you leave us a comment in the comment section. And check us out on Twitter. You'll never walk alone. Thank you.